on with our bedtime story. Are you guys ready? All right, my friends, who do you think our bedtime story is tonight? Minnie? You guys have a pretty good guess. We are reading about Minnie. Minnie Mouse, I lost my polka dots. Does anyone have polka dots on tonight? Kind of. I like that answer. All right, my friends, you guys ready? Early one morning, Minnie woke up to do her yoga. It was time to work on her gown. Minnie's dots suddenly jumped from the dress. "Come back here," she called. But those dots weren't listening. Next week is the Dot Day fashion show in Paris. I need my dots. I'm going to go get them. Minnie's adventure began in Alaska, where it was snowy and blowy. She spotted one of her dots on a sled. Mission Impossible dog sled race. "How are you going to go get those dots?" "The race suddenly started," said the onlooker. "There's always a way," said Minnie. She signed up for the race herself. "Let's go." She called the dogs and she was off. In the middle of a big jump, Minnie reached out and grabbed her dots. "Gotcha," she said, "back where you belong." Then Minnie dropped her Plateau National Gear Glacier Park. The glaciers were spurring, spouting, and spitting all over the place. When Minnie landed, she saw her dot floating at the top of the glacier. It wasn't erupting, but she knew the glacier was too dangerous to go near. The water was hot. "Think, Minnie, think," she said. "Ah, I've got it." She took some pepper, gave it a shook into the glacier. Achoo! Well, sorry. The dot floated down. Sorry, guys. The dot floated down near Minnie. "Gotcha," she said. "Now on to the next one." Another dot So sorry, guys. I think that's me. Another dot was deep in the rainforest near Costa Rica. An iguana had Minnie's dot. Minnie began to think of a plan. There's only one way to get that dot back. By ziplining, but Minnie didn't count on so many animals being near the ride. Roar. "Gotcha," Minnie said to the dot. Then she laughed. "Look at all you animals too." One says quack, one says creak. One of the dots went for a swim in the middle of the ocean. Now, where is that dot hiding? Can you see it? "Hello there," Minnie said to a hermit crab. "May I have my dot back?" "No," said the crab. "The dot is now my home." "But I need the dot for the Dot Day fashion show," Minnie explained. "Too bad for you," said the crab. The crab was sure crabby. Minnie said to herself, "Think, Minnie, think. There's always a way." Then she had an idea. "Mr. Crab, how about you trade your dot for this?" A castle. Kind of looks like Cinderella's castle, huh? The crab wasn't sure. It looks a little cramped, but I guess it will do." "Yay," said Minnie, taking back her dot. "Thank you." "How did you keep the big house for your little dime bag?" said the crab. "Because I'm Minnie Mouse," said Minnie proudly. She looked back at the dots ahead. 4 dots down, 3 to go. Minnie dried off on a high-speed train in Japan. Minnie stopped to look at the beautiful cherry blossoms. She spotted one of her missing dots high in the tree. can you please gently shake the book to get my dot to fall down? Should we shake the book? Do you think that will do it? Let's see. It worked! Thank you, said Minnie. Now off to Morocco. She searched for another missing dot. She searched the market for another missing dot. She looked at the curl for spices. There are so many wonderful smells that Minnie's nose twitched in delight. There you are, said Minnie to the dot. Before Minnie could grab it, the dot flew away. Minnie chased the dot through the market. She wished she could stop and shop for a perfect handbag. Minnie jumped over a jewelry cart, slid underneath a sack of slippers, and leaped over a fruit stand. Gotcha, said Minnie, finally grabbing the naughty dot. But Minnie was running late. Her week was up and the fashion show was tonight. Minnie still had one last polka dot to find. In Paris, France, Minnie went up in a hot air balloon to search for her last dot. It's on the Eiffel Tower, Minnie exclaimed. But how could she get it? Think, Minnie, think, she said. There's always a way. Let's see. Minnie noticed the ropes and slid to the balloon's basket. She grabbed one and jumped off the side of the balloon and gracefully gave a swan dive. Gotcha! Just in time, Minnie swung through the entrance of the Dot Day fashion show. Yeah. She's pretty talented, huh? The fashion show was a huge success, and Minnie looked dazzling in her polka dot dress. All of her polka dots were back where they belong. I like her dress, huh? Yeah, they match, huh? After the show, Minnie was happy to see her dots stayed, but then she looked in the mirror and she gasped, where did my bow go? It's ran away. It looks like it's going outside, huh? My friends, that is Minnie's Lost My Polka Dots book. Did you guys like that one? Yeah. I like that one too. That was a pretty good bedtime story, but you know what I like to do? I like to make my own bedtime story. Should we make our own bedtime stories? Yeah. I like that idea. So, my friends, we're going to pass out our own bedtime stories, but the thing that makes the best thing about your bedtime story is that it's your own. So when you get a little booklet, make sure to write your name at the top of it. You can see this one says, The Story by Isabella. That's me. And then it says, I would like to dedicate this bedtime story to, and then you can put a person. I put Nicole, Sarah, and Haley. All right, we have some markers over here. We have some booklets we're gonna give you, but if you guys need some extra help, we'll be around, but you can also ask your grown-ups, okay? All right, my friends, so we are gonna grab you the booklets, and I have plenty of markers up here for everyone, okay? All right.
You look so cozy in your pajamas. I like your fuzzy slippers. Oh, so cute.
She's ready for a beauty sleep.
Yes, she is. I'm almost ready for mine as well.